what is a Master Ball, how to get Master Balls in Pokemon Go, and what are the best Pokemon to use your Master Ball on. So we'll learn everything about Master Ball. What is a Master Ball? It is one type of Pokeball that you can use which has 100% chance of catching a Pokemon. There is no way a Pokemon is escaping a Master Ball. It is so rare and it is so useful that when you will click on Master Ball to use it, it will pop up a dialog that are you actually going to use it, because who knows, you accidentally end up using it on a PG, right? So you want to use it on the rarest of the rare Pokemon, and it shows a pop-up dialog that do you really want to use it. You click yes, and then a special animation plays and you catch the Pokemon. So a 100% catch rate ball in Pokemon Go or in any Pokemon games is a Master Ball. And talking about other Pokemon games where you could have only one Master Ball, in Pokemon Go it is okay to have multiple Master Balls. You can keep a lot of them in your inventory if you get them. Now it's been 2 years as of this video since the launch of Master Ball in Pokemon Go, and there have been only 4 instances of getting a Master Ball. That means you roughly get one Master Ball every 6 months, and in the coming time you can expect the same to be followed as well. The very first Master Ball, the Let's Go research, when it came out, gave a not a timed research but a unlimited time research to everyone in Pokemon Go. And at the end of that research we got a Master Ball, where I got my Master Ball as well, and I used it to catch Galarian Moltres, and we'll also talk about which Pokemon we should use it on. Now after that free first Master Ball research, there were 2 which were timed researches, and you had limited time to complete them, and as a solo player it had tasks like doing a ridiculous amount of raids or catching a lot of Pokemon. I didn't have any time or resources to do all of that, so I do not have Master Balls from those 2 researches, but they were still possible for free players to get them, unlike the 4th Master Ball research which was totally paid. So you could pay, and it was again not a limited time research like the 2nd and 3rd one, but an unlimited time research, and you could complete it at your own pace, but it was paid. So people who have completed all those have 4 Master Balls, either they have used it or not, but that's how it has been so far. You had access to 4 Master Balls, and because on average every 1 season out of 2 they are giving a Master Ball, so a 1 season in Pokemon Go is 3 months, like January, Feb, March, and then April, May, June they can give a Master Ball, and then the next quarter and afterwards the next quarter you get another Master Ball. So around 1 Master Ball every 6 months, and that's likely to be followed in the upcoming months as well. It could be a paid research, a free research, a timed research, or a combination. It will be depending on the company what they give us. Anyways, so likely every 6 months you will get a research, paid or not paid, timed or not timed, which will give you a Master Ball. Now a 100% catch ball, which is super rare, what should we use it on? The same thing that I used it on. That's the best case scenario. The legendary birds which you have a chance of encountering while using daily adventure incense, the Moltres, the Articuno and Zapdos, the Galarian forms, they have only 0.3% base catch rate. That's ridiculously low amount of catch rate. Second, they also have 90% flea rate, so the chances of using a normal ball, even an ultra ball, and then the Pokemon, the Galarian bird, getting out of that ball are extremely high almost every time it will get out, and then that Pokemon fleeing, which is 90% rate, is also extremely high. So almost every attempt you do at catching a Galarian bird, it will just pop out of the ball and run away, unless you are very lucky or you have a Master Ball. So that's the best case scenario to use your Master Ball on. What are the other case scenarios? The second best case scenario is if you encounter a super high IV or 100 IV legendary from a raid, and when you have run out of almost all your balls, like if you are at the last premier ball after a raid, you can use the Master Ball only at the last ball. The last ball is highlighted when you are catching a raid Pokemon that it's the last ball, so you can replace it. So keep trying to catch that legendary bird with excellent throws, with golden raspberries, with your best throws possible. But if you are at your last ball, and if you know it has a high CP, or it's like 100 IV Pokemon, so you can use your Master Ball. But for what are the other use case scenarios? I think the last one is the Lake Trio. The Lake Trio, the 3 Pokemon, if you have very low chances of finding them in the wild, but if you do, I think Master Ball can be used in that case as well. That's the third scenario, but the best case scenario remains the Galarian birds during the daily adventure incense. That's everything about Master Ball. There are some really good articles, although I have covered literally everything about Master Ball, but there are literally some good articles online, so I will link them in the description if you want to read further, maybe know more about legendary birds or the Pokemon that you can use it on. So I will link to some articles in the description as well, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. You had some information you didn't had before, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Thank you.